Okay, the lesson for today's morning is designing a website. In the end, your outcome should look like something like this, right? This is what you are going to leave this room at the end, at 12:30 p.m. This is the outcome, okay? So let's get back. My name is Marek. I am a UX designer. Being a UX designer means I am not a graphic designer. I can't draw, I don't understand colors, I don't understand fonts, I don't understand layouts, nothing. I am a master and ninja of sticky papers. Like, that's all I do. That's all I do. My task is to think, to ask questions, not to draw. Okay, I draw a little bit, but it's just a basic, very basic kind of drawing. It's called prototyping, wireframing, and basically it's just putting ideas on paper. Today, you are going to design a website, but it's going to be a pretty long process, stuck into 2 hours, 2.5 hours, which is not much. So we are going to run through it, rush through it, and you will learn something about the design thinking process. But we will touch everything just slightly on its very surface. But you will need to understand what you need to do in each step, in each stage, in order to make the website functioning, right? Just because website is not a poster. You are not looking at it. You are not meant to look at it and say, it's a beautiful website. Well, nice. No. Website is a grinding machine. I call it the grinding machine. Do you know what grind means? No? Grinding is like, it's like cracking nuts. And what you see over here are the grinding cogs, grinding locks. And you are supposed to bring people through the social media, all the marketing channels you were talking about on Tuesday with Matěj, who is a colleague of mine, and you are meant to acquire them, hire them, draw them to your website, make them come into the grinding machine, and this is the website, because first phase of the people who come to your website is to consider whether they do something or not, and then you have to persuade them. That's the stage of persuasion, and today it's going to be all about persuasion. So website is a grinding machine, and in the outcome you want the people to make some conversion. Okay, it looks theoretical, and I'm sorry, it is kind of theoretical, but you have to think a little bit before you start, because never start doing website by designing. Like having a blank paper or opening a Figma document. Figma is the basic software for drawing sketches, and opening a Figma document and saying, today I'm going to make it green. No, today is the blue day. I'm going to make it blue. No. Nothing like this. Never start designing. Always start with asking questions, a lot of questions. The more you ask, the more you know. And the better you know, okay? So today there are going to be 3 stages: empathize, ideate, and prototype. This is the final delivery part. As I told you, it is based on a design thinking process. Maybe you have heard about it. It looks way theoretical, maybe too abstract, but in the end, this design thinking process is being used everywhere all over the world to solve problems. It's a way of solving problems. The way of solving problems start with research, empathizing. That's what the other group does. They do research, but you will do it too, because to make a design, you have to do research. You start with empathizing, then you define a couple of problems you want to solve, then you ideate, you do the brainstorming stuff, you spring with ideas, then you prototype, you make the first versions, you test it, and then you ship it, you implement it. But I'm sorry, you have to repeat it a couple of times. It's an iterative process. Iterative means you have to go through the process again and again. So today, this is what your tables will look like in the end. You will have a couple of sticky notes on your tables too. We'll go through user needs, that's the first part, then your message, It's the stakeholder canvas. We call it like this because it sounds professional. In fact, it's just what you want to say. What's your message? What do you want to convey? Then we make a list of content. That's the ideation part. We sketch information architecture, and in the end, you make a design. Okay, let's start, folks. Empathize. When designing a website or an application, always keep in mind you are not doing it for yourself. It's not meant to please your mother. It's not meant to please your boss. It's not meant to please yourself. It's meant to be useful for your users, right? And there are two basic questions at the beginning. What are your users looking for? What is it? What they need? What are their pains? What are their needs? What are their frustrations? And what is your message? And in between is your website. In between is the interface. That's why we call it interface, because it's an interface between you and the people outside, right? So the question number one, what are your users looking for? But before you start thinking about what your users are looking for, you have to know who are your users. And your users are the so-called target groups. Target groups. When doing research, when doing anything, you always think about people who are on the opposite side, and this is your target groups. A target group, it sounds abstract again, I'm sorry, is a group of people that have something in common, right? And you want to talk to them, you want to address them. So an example of a target group are the following ones, like girls aged 8 to 12 loving of the Frozen movie series, and you base your target group on gender, age or interest, or kids aged 5 to 11 that live in your neighborhood. Now you don't discern whether it's boys or girls, no, it's kids in my neighborhood. High school students that spend majority of their free time scrolling like monkeys through the social media feeds and consuming the content, right? It's the age or interest/addiction. Male university students that don't do part-time jobs because they come from rich families. African American women from southeastern USA. You have race, gender and location. All right. There are multiple axes, multiple areas you can focus on when defining a target group. Do you understand, or is it too abstract? Because if you do understand, let's go to your task number one. Ta-da-da-da-da. List of target groups. Before we start, can you please tell me what is the name of your project? What is it called?
We resist.
Sorry?
We resist.
We resist. We resist. Okay. Okay, we resist. I know nothing. I'm sorry. I know nothing. Now tell me, what is the project about? We resist can be anything, like I resist being beaten at home. Okay, young people taking actions towards sustainable futures. Now it seems rather understandable for me. Okay, I'm having a list which is blank, and there are just lines. I want you to fill this list with as many target groups as you can identify. But please don't write everyone. If I see everyone, I cut your hand. If I see everyone, this is not a target group. You always have to think about some dimension into which you can see at least something. Whether it's age, because you said that it's about young people. It's not for old people. You are not going to address old people.
I mean, you can before them.
You can.
You can.
But like mostly,
I mean, it's like target groups. Doesn't mean that anyone out of target group cannot like see this.
Yes, they can see. Definitely. Because you will then prioritize the list. Okay, let's start. Here's the handout. You can have just one for the pair because I want you to work in pairs.
Like a Czech and French.
Yes, Czech and French. Now I can see you are mixed like this. Can you change the spots?
You can still sit
Please.
like this, but
Yes, sit like this. Change, sit like this. I don't care, but don't work. The Czech guys together. Don't speak Czech. No French. If I hear, excusez-moi.
this is only Czech.
Aha,
So
English.
So it's like
Microphone. You too? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Try to define as many target groups. If you have problems, you can even discuss it with the group sitting opposite to you.
Oh, boys change places. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Definitely. No?
But we can do that as a study.
yeah, you know, like naturally interest.
No, interested. Is there interest? Whatever it is, it's very difficult to make students interested in the
Yeah, but that they're like interested in like more.
You can read it? Okay. You can read it.
You want to go? Adam student contract?
Did I hear a Czech word? Okay, you can, of course, talk Czech. No problem.
But like okay, we do the same time.
I mean, yeah. How do you spell middle?
Who are you thinking about to address now, right? If you say young people, it's very broad. It's still very broad.
But you're also
Like you can write both. Yeah, but this is your You're right.
I'm sorry, I forgot to put there one very specific area, which is like the channel. The channel these people might be using, right? The channel, you can reach them, like it's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram.
Or TikTok.
But still, when you are focusing on someone on the Facebook platform, Meta platforms, TikTok platform, you always have to choose at least some demographics, right? Young, old, males, females, interests.
Non-binary.
Sorry?
Non-binary.
Non-binary, definitely. I was thinking about the icon of the toilet in front of the doors. I didn't know what to do, if I can enter or not.
Like it's all of this, you know. Start writing on adults.
it can be anyone because it's like a Euro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We're trying not to say everyone.
Yes. It's very hard. It's pretty tough, I know.
Like 30 years my life. 40, 30. Like we already did that project. We can say like for example, like it could be anything, right?
When you say 22 to 30, what does it mean? It's like university students, or do you make a difference between are they still studying, or
I mean, like they're
have they already started working?
I mean, like they're 24, so yeah, they started working. Yeah. So,
Okay.
so working.
So add it. Add some specification, right?
I think we start with about the nature and then we go to the point that it's not good.
student.
Already working,
Actually, they should have the basic idea. If they're not, they should.
already employed.
I mean, but yeah, I think at this point we can say that why we don't need people who are because they don't know about time. Yeah, I get
Again, when I see age, 16 to 23, what does it mean? Are they students, or are they already working? Have they already started
It can
working?
be students and it can be
people.
Okay, so both.
Yeah, both.
Both. Because the more you leave it open, the more difficult it is to focus on them. Right? It's like 16 to 23. Okay. Do they have something else in common?
Our project is for like everyone.
Everyone. I know. Difficult. Okay. Doesn't matter if you don't have everything written down, even if it's still on your mind, right? If you still think there is some space to think more, never mind, because this is going to be your, let's say, homework if you want to do the project right. You still have to focus on the target group, so you can carry on. Now, please, can you rank these target groups in order of importance for you? It's just subjective. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. Or if you can't make an order, just make a point next to the groups that are most important for you. Right? If you had one group, I understand. You don't have to rank them. Rank means from 1 through. Okay. Okay, I see.
But you already did that, so yeah, target groups like before in the check.
Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. You already, sorry, have you also done some targeting in your French groups beforehand? I mean, not here in Brno, but in...
We didn't work on social media in France.
Okay.
We are working on it.
Okay, let's move on. A target group is okay. Now you have a list of target groups. Age 16 to 23, young people, middle-aged farmers who deny everything. It's fine, but I'm sorry, it's abstract and it's completely useless, right? Because it's lifeless. It doesn't have flesh. So what you now need is to start talking or thinking about real people. So now we are switching to personas. Have you ever heard about persona?
Yes, yesterday.
Yes, yesterday. Okay.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday. Okay. So a persona is a fictional character which represents your target group, right? From this class, if I were to pick a persona, I can't pick one of you because you would be particular people, concrete. I don't need particular people from flesh and bones. I need a representation of you, so I would draw something, I would imagine something, right? So this is an archetype, a typical example of the target group. This is the way you usually draw a persona or set up a persona. It's a kind of a large canvas or a card which contains quite a lot of information. Some of this information is usually useless, right? You don't need it. But what you always need are motivations, goals, pain points, needs, ideal experience. Needs and pain points are the most important piece of information you need from your persona. Of course, to make it a little bit more fleshy, you want it to make to add a picture. Because then when you look at it, you know you are not designing for a line on your sheet which says middle-aged farmers, but you can see a picture of a middle-aged farmer. I see, this is the redneck I'm using this website for, right? I'm designing it for. So, you flesh it with a photo and with some demographic background, like is the person rich, poor, educated, non-educated, coming from rich family, poor family, and so on and so on. So now let's move to personas, right? I'm going to hand you out one sheet for a persona, for one persona, right? Because I think it will be pretty difficult for you to work on one of them. If you have spare time, just raise your hand, tell me, shout, whistle that you need another paper, right? Now please. There you are. Now please, pick one target group from your list. Pick one target group and develop it into a persona, right? This is a very simplified template. It's a very simplified template. Yes, I'm sorry. It's a simplified template that doesn't ask you about everything because you would spend way too much time.
Where does he live?
We should do some.
Yes.
What's the architect?
Occupation?
Archetype, please leave it out, skip it.
Okay, and what is occupation? Is like student?
Yes, it can be a student. Uh-huh.
It is actually remote.
Yes, sorry. You just make a dot. I'm sorry guys, when you see these lines over here, rational, emotive, extrovert, introvert, just make a point or an arrow on which side do you think the persona is more heavily.
Do you think he's more rational or emotive?
It's like this, over here, like, you can make a point. Just make an arrow.
Yeah.
Who is like that doesn't know what
Applications or internet skills.
I think we can
Social media.
do like that.
It depends, but like I think it's passive, like doesn't mean it's like passive, like is it right? Like
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah,
Like
sorry?
it's my name, so yeah. First that came up to my mind. Let's go.
You are not your user.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. Alright.
So, sorry?
Yeah, ask
Passive?
question. It means like passive and active in that area, or like it could be like
Well, in its or his or her attitude towards, let's say, everything. If it's a blunt consumer or
sportsman.
critical thinking. No, it's not.
It's not like that.
It's not defined by sports or physical education. It can be, but an active attitude towards life. Like I'm not waiting for things to happen. I'm actively going to make them happen.
I
Right?
think we can put it more. I think
So I would say last name.
And please don't spend too much time on filling in the beginning, right? The passive, active, more rational, irrational. It's not that much important. Come on.
Come there and then
What is like mean IT skills? Like
IT skills.
So like
Yes, internet skills means whether the person is skillful in using website browsers, knowing what to do when you open the website, you know, that in the right-hand corner upper.
could I like from 1 to 10 say like 7?
Yes, can be.
I think he is 18, so
Yeah, like
it should be good.
like 7, 8.
Maybe 8.
Yeah, 8, 9. Yeah. Depends like what is your 10.
Beware of one particular point. When people are young, 18, it doesn't mean that they are skillful on the internet websites. They are more skillful on social media, maybe more than on website. But it's okay. It's your persona.
what is archetype? She just turned
Sorry, archetype, please skip archetype. That's quite difficult for you to fill in. And as I said before, don't spend too much time on the beginning. Focus on this part. Yeah? Focus on the other part, please.
Something else.
Right? More than the beginning. This is not that much important. Yes. Focus on these questions. They are more important for you for the future work. Occupation. Like, what does it? Yes, what does the person do? Is it if it's a student or already employed entrepreneur? Questions? Yes.
What is marital status?
It's like
Marital status. Yes. If it's older person, whether the person does have a family, is married or not.
yeah, so it's like family.
Yes, can be like family. If it is a young person, usually doesn't have. It's single living with family. Are you developing the farmer?
Yeah.
Yes. Please.
You mentioned it so many times.
Because there's at least something I can, catch. Because it's not a young person, age 16. Oh, it's a middle-aged farmer. It's pretty precise. It's pretty precise. I love it.
You got a problem.
Yes. I know passive voice and active voice.
Exactly.
I know
Well,
passive
passive means passive, active means active. Wow. No. It's the attitude towards life. If the person is just waiting for things to happen, I'm waiting for a job to come to me, or I'm actively pursuing something, right? I'm actively doing myself. It doesn't mean physical education, sport. Okay, and focus on these 4 questions more, right? Focus on these. Můžu si udělat fotku těch děcek, nebo je to zakázaný? Nemusím chodit s papírem. Co píš?
He walks around and he knows everything.
Actually, what is the difference?
Your part.
Yeah, your question is the depression.
She's a failure. She does not know how to say.
Your own word.
This is an archetype. This is a complete, well-structured, excellent archetype.
Okay.
Less words and text, like important things only.
Yeah.
But she does not work.
Also, if we don't have a clear goal, if they don't know what they're here for.
Yeah, and clear websites.
Education. Social class, she's rich. She's really great.
I think we should also put some pictures.
Yeah, some interesting pictures.
Yeah,
Well,
pictures of the project and the change.
and in high quality.
Yeah.
Excellent, guys. Excellent. Money. Carry on.
Okay, so
Not a lot of texts, like,
Oh, yeah, so
but we don't have
only important things.
Na ty tady jenom sedějí.
Like describe it somehow.
Camera crew je pro ty lazy.
But yeah, but doesn't mean like you don't need like the author initially to like persuade him or like you know
some bad things.
We want to add
Aha, we are writing down channels. We are putting down channels. Instagram, Twitter is a channel. It's not the means or the argument. This is not the argument. It's not the reason. I look at Instagram, it doesn't make me submit your form.
That's what I'm doing. It's
You have to tell me something on Instagram to make me submit it, right? To make me fill in the form. Or you have to
Anything in this.
at least, for example, use an ambassador, an influencer on Instagram that will say, each of you, my followers, go to this website and fill in the form, fill in the survey. Right? This is persuasion. If you don't understand the question, just ask, right? Or if you are not sure, just ask. Now you understand or not? Yes? I can see some uncertainty in your eyes. Come on.
Will we persuade him?
Yes.
Because
I can see more questions about the persuasion block. I'm sorry folks, sorry ladies. Yes.
But she's also.
Photo of a burning.
She does not care about it.
Excellent. The question about persuasion. What would persuade her or him to fill in your survey? I think that the survey is the basic of your website. This is the cornerstone, the fundament. That's the conversion you want the people to do. And what would persuade the people is not looking at Instagram. It's looking at Instagram and seeing a person on Instagram, an influencer, telling them go to this website and submit the form. Yes? Or there can be something you can do on the website, and that's your task for today. Find some persuasive content that can make them
easily.
arguments.
Like Kanye West or
Kanye West?
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to do Kanye West.
Whatever. Like someone like famous.
Okay, you are ready, ladies?
Whatever. And like AI.
Your persona.
Like
Yeah,
some
So
like
she doesn't care?
She does. Like she does not care right now, but she will make her care.
Click on that.
Okay.
I don't know how to. Yeah.
Use AI generated.
He likes adventures.
AI?
Adventures, and then make her say
Yeah. I don't know.
is destroying.
I need to.
So 2 more minutes.
Okay. I think it's
So she's basically.
You are pretty productive, folks.
The thing is, I know that we're not going to get any influencers. There is no point.
we can turn him off.
Yes. Go ahead. Jo.
okay.
What can turn?
Vypadám jako člověk, který jezdí na snowboardu, protože má tričko velkom. A já jenom chci vypadat jako snowboardák a skejťák, ale bohužel ne. Ne. Na kole.
Jo. Co má to za kolo?
Ale ne jako Krištof. Krištof je jinde.
Přesně věděl jméno. Like we can turn him off. Question. What do you write, by the way, in the what can turn him off? What? You not? Okay.
No, what you say?
Like, what do you have? What can turn him off?
Alrighty, folks. Now you should be finishing. If you are not done, doesn't matter.
Like our website is not like.
What you would say? It's not clear.
Thomas, I think the most important thing, they need to click on the link, in the bio.
Like
I'm loving it that you are still, creating ideas. That's quite fine. That's okay.
Link, in the bio.
But now please listen. Can I ask? For example, the farmer, the farmer pair. Excuse me, guys. Can I ask the farmer pair? Can you please tell us who is your persona?
Our persona is John.
John. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's 44. He lives in Texas on a farm, and his occupation is a gas tank filler.
Sorry, it's not a farmer. It's a gas tank filler.
It's not his occupation, but he has a farm and he takes very.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then the rest? The questions. These are more important.
Yeah. Well, he's angry, selfish, he's married, he only has high school, he didn't go to college, and he's lower middle class.
Mm-hmm. Okay, lower middle class.
Yeah.
Carry on.
A photo of a burning farm caused.
Can you just remind us what the question was?
I wanted to finish that.
Sorry?
Yeah, I wanted to finish that.
Okay.
That if that would persuade him to fill in the survey.
Sorry. I won't do it again, I promise.
Yeah, it's fine. and he denies climate change, and he doesn't take any arguments about it, and just doesn't want to say anything about it. Yeah. And because it doesn't concern him directly, like any sort of, if like he sees that the icebergs are melting, it doesn't concern him directly, so he doesn't care and will just go away.
So this is going to be a pretty tough nut to crack, right? A tough archetype of people to work with and to make them do anything to persuade them on your website. Guys, please, can you? Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Our name is Alexander Isaac. He's 18 years old. He lives in Europe somewhere, and he's a student in university. So he's he's mostly rational, and he's neither introvert neither extrovert. He can be whatever.
Something in between, okay.
And he's mostly active in especially in global climate change activity.
A typical
And he's
European left-wing intellectual.
His internet skills are like medium, mobile apps medium. He just knows how to use them, and he's pretty active on social media.
Okay.
And his background is that he's a student that is working in universities, and he's very active towards global climate change. Like I said. And what does he?
Does he take any actions?
Action?
Yes, actions towards climate change. He said he's very active.
He's very active when he goes into on rallies and protests,
rallies. Okay.
For climate change.
Protests, rallies.
And he's
ladies, please.
And I think that kind of answers the opinion part. And for persuading, we will try to say things like if they can fill it, it will. For basically, we will like try to title our survey something like, if you fill the survey, it will help us know more about the about whatever the subject of the survey may be.
Okay.
And because we don't really need to like say much to convince him, as he's already pretty active. And
we are convincing the convinced.
Yeah, basically. And what can turn him or her off? It's that if the site is not interesting, if there's a lot of unimportant things, if there are no like good pics of our project or climate change, and if we also don't show a lot of like negative sides of climate change, which is even though he knows a lot about it, I think it's still important to persuade the guy.
Okay, thank you very much. Excellent. We are not going to read everything because we would spend way too much time just on reading this, but you've got some ammunition to make it useful for your future work on the website, right? Or at least on the information architecture. Now the last thing, the most boring, I'm sorry, is to state your message, right? State your message. We call it a project canvas, a stakeholder canvas. It's pretty difficult, it's pretty complex to fill in, but I made it very brief, very brief. There are just 4 questions for you to answer. Then you will have a break, right? So don't worry, that's good. Then you will have a break. Up to now, we were talking about your users, about your target groups. We developed a persona, all right? We are now moving from the side of research on your users to the research on your own, on yourself, right? Sometimes you need a psychologist, Sigmund Freud, to come and ask you, what's the point of your project? Why the hell are you doing it? So now you've got the Sigmund Freud on paper, and I'll ask you to fill it in again in pairs. You're welcome.
Adolescence from high school.
We are trying to bring attention to.
That's exactly what I do with our clients, and they all seem a little bit tired.
Adolescents.
Just like you.
Kids. Adolescents. Adolescents. Like, it's not kids. It's not.
Okay.
Adolescents.
I got sent from the front and check.
Yeah. You can divide it up here.
Okay, why is this not? We're gonna skip this. Why is the project trying to achieve?
We're gonna skip this.
Why are we doing it? Because global climate change bad.
And what else?
No
Wants to like
ice equals bad.
like
And
change
too much
some,
climate change
like,
equals to no humans.
Wants to act.
That's nice.
add, like I would say like change or like help.
We don't need to write in complete sentences.
Be active.
Sorry?
We don't need to write in complete sentences.
No, bullet points.
Because no humans.
Pitch.
To be
There was the
more active. Okay, so what we do, what is the project about? So that was going to be at the end.
There's no ice. Ice cap.
Michael-san, I'm sorry. You have to raise your hand.
Like they are both in.
Yes.
One thing, our bullet points are not very readable, but I hope.
Well, I'm not going to read them. You are going to read them. If you read it, if it's legible for you, I'm pretty fine with it.
We can tell them about how much time trying
Oh, what are we trying to do?
You guys call it trying,
We can do that. Not trying to make people join in our group. That will be very
guide people to act.
Yeah.
the other output is that more people will take care of nature.
So a lot of people are ignorant about it.
because they don't put anything. Did they put for them as well? No, they are recording this. They did not put for us.
Sir.
No, they are recording.
Man, why aren't you sitting with Michael and working with him?
If you're listening, that is a very bad decision.
Okay, let it be. We're finishing already,
It's
but
not voiced. Okay.
he's solitary over there.
We time. Yeah. I think it's photo.
Whole year.
For you. We can say. Yeah, we can like say whole year or like a few months for us. Like I don't know.
Like school year.
Yeah, we can talk about this later.
What we do?
So we try to cooperate, communication between the groups.
The most opinions.
Yes, that's basically what we're doing right now. What will be at the end? So the documentary. Yeah, what is it? Documentary.
That is what we do here.
And what is it going to be about?
It's going to be about
Go ahead. About what was it going to be about? Ecology, like sustainable futures.
Yes.
Research group and ask them what's the research question because I have no idea.
So nervous.
Okay, go ahead.
Is there a camera? Process right.
It sounds like
I feel like they're just putting this over here just to show that. I don't think
Let's
it's actually
sabotage it. Let's blow on it or something.
What?
There's nothing. Let's sabotage it.
Let's
throw it away.
Let's just put it in someone else's group. Can we do?
Why is it here?
Why is he put it over here?
Social media walls.
I hope they don't use this.
If they're
recording us right now, the camera is pointed right at us. What the hell, boy? Oh, hell no.
You're not gonna listen to it. I don't think.
Sorry?
I need breaks.
He won't listen to it.
It's coming shortly, don't worry.
It's going to be long as
Yes.
fucking. It's going to be in the documentary, so it's better. Oh. Why is it important? Why is it important? I don't know. For our kids.
We are trying to.
For the next generation.
Yes. There's even.
Okay, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
If we do that, there's something else. Okay, we want to spread. Why are we doing this?
Not yet, please. Not yet.
Awareness about something. Can you write? My writing.
Okay, so if we can sum it up at the beginning of the next stage of the next lesson, so you can have a break. Just please be silent and leave the other pairs who are still working.
Sustainable future. We could.
Ready, steady? Everybody's in. I can see all the spots already occupied. Excellent. Let's carry on, folks. I can see that you already needed the break as hell. Let's move to the other side. Let's get more practical, hands-on. So far you were doing research. You were empathizing with your users, your target groups, and with yourself, right? Can I just ask someone to read the two questions, the bottom questions, two bottom questions, or the answers to those questions you have been writing for a long time. Can you please read the question, why is it important? Why is your project important? And what's your message?
I have here that climate change is getting worse and we need to warn people, and because we want a better future for our kids and our families.
Is there anything you would like to add to this? Is there something else you have written on your canvases? It's getting worse and worse. We would love to have better world for our kids. Anything else?
More important?
Yes. Why is it important?
We just said that too much CO2 will mean that we will have less biodiversity as more animals will die.
Sorry. Can you please repeat it again?
If there's too much CO2 in the atmosphere, then you'll have less biodiversity because so many animals will just die off. And too much heat will mean that you will have less ice caps. And too much CO2 again will mean at one point you will just have no humans left on Earth because there will be too much heat to sustain.
A very particular, very, very concrete, very specific. That's fine, that's fine. It's a good example of building your content hub for your future work. All right, how about the second question? What's unique? What's your message? Someone else, please. Let someone else speak. Gentlemen.
Yeah.
What do you've got in your message?
Do you write it?
No, you. Yeah, you're right.
I said that our users will learn how to.
I can read it. He wrote that, so.
Our users will learn how to act for climate change, and the project is unique because we are students and we are helping people that want to act.
So we are students, we are helping people. Anything else? What do you got, girls? In the second. Not my problem.
We said, I cannot read this. Oh yeah, to inform people. No, to raise humanity and to make links between people as humans. And to make people feel connected to nature and other humans.
So this is the mission statement rather than anything else. I'm looking forward how you are going to cook something from this. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's pretty wide. It's pretty broad, but it's a good mission statement. Mission statement, absolutely okay. Let's go to the ideation phase. any ideation starts with a question: how might we? How might we? How might we make the world habitable for our kids? How might we fix the problem, and so on. The question we are going to solve today, the problem, is how might we persuade, now there is the name of your persona, Jacques Cousteau, the 7-year-old kid from my neighborhood, to fill in the survey, right? How might we persuade my persona to fill in the survey? There are some specific tricks. They are content tricks. I could discern that some of you were already putting down Instagram like channels that can help you persuade people, right? But there are some tricks you can use on the website itself. Now please do pay attention. If you don't, not my problem. If you want to persuade people, please do not design a website like this. Do a website. Why? Do you know what's wrong with this?
No pictures. Too much text.
Too much text, no pictures. What else?
It's boring.
Come on, it's boring, yes. Anything else?
It's ugly.
Yes, and it's ugly. Well, in the end, it's ugly. Right. It's a bulk of text. I call it a textual stuff, like hmota stuff, nothing else, right? I can read all day long, but I usually get tired over here. I'm finishing over here. Everybody's finishing over here. This is not going to persuade anyone. So we are having a bunch of wild cards in your pockets, a content element that might help you a lot when building trust, when making your content persuasive. They are, for example, testimonials, reviews, ambassadors, influencers, authorities, numbers, quick facts, infographics, photo, video, audio, and fucking straightforward copy, natural language, right? Don't speak like an institution, speak like a person, like a living human. Testimonial reviews, you know it, you see it everywhere, and people usually when they see this, they say, oh, I don't trust it because it might be a fake. But when you really get a testimonial, a review from real people, and your users can see that these testimonials are varying in the degree of approval, right? It's not always 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. They can see, maybe some people are a little bit concerned, like over here, but overall the grade is wonderful. It's 9.0, right? It's 9 out of 10. So you can see that you can trust this. If you use the voice of other customers, voice of other people, it persuades your users the most. If you have someone who doesn't trust your philosophy, like a gas station, the worker doing, yes, gas tank filler, who denies there is any climate change, give them a couple of reviews, testimonials, or quotations, just quoting someone who is from the other camp, and they might be slightly more convinced that you are trustworthy. Ambassadors, influencers. I have already listened to your story of an influencer on TikTok or somewhere else, right? The influencers are absolutely one of the most important stuff. If you can get someone, to help you promote and help you argument in favor of your project, do it. If you know, I would say, Adam Gebrian, the architect who writes about architecture, if you know a philosopher, if you know a politician, usually the younger and the more or less compromised, the better. Ask them to help you with your cause. Here you can see an architect who is one of the most known architects in the Czech Republic, speaking in favor of the Faculty of Architecture. From a president, Adam Ondra, the climber. These are the ambassadors. If you can use them, use them. Ask them, right? Ask them. Numbers. Numbers are rather softer. They are not as much persuasive as other means, but still, you can read a whole bulk of boring, tiresome text, or you can just scan a couple of numbers, and this can help you. When you are talking about the receding ice caps, of something getting worse and worse, this can help you a lot. Numbers are wonderful for quantification of the problem, right? When talking about quantification of a problem, there is more complex, more, let's say, educational way of showing information, and this is by using quick facts, infographics. This is awesome. I look at this and I feel it's sexy, it's very easily scannable. I can read it in a second, and you can get your case across quite easily, right? You can see global warming with 2 sides, slashes, that make it rather neutral. You look neutral. You look like someone who is not in favor of one single viewpoint, but you can see that this infographics is making it more digestible even for the people who deny it. Photo, video, audio. We are having video over here. You are shooting a documentary. If you are shooting a documentary, do show it straight away. The sooner the better. Make some before scenes or teasers that are coming in front of the movie. Spread it all over the social media, draw attention. Video is worth, if image is worth 1,000 words, then video is 10,000 words. And if I were to read 10,000 words, I would rather listen to it, so I would rather use the podcast. Do use various media and place them on your website. It's easy, all right? Natural language. As I told you before, please be beware of a too formal tone of voice. If you sound formal, you sound not trustworthy, right? It's definitely worse. If you read this, it's short, it's concise, and it's straight to the point. Few donations are as personal as giving someone sneakers. Oh, sneakers, what? My shoes, I'm giving someone the shoes. Yes, because the sneakers you don't use might help someone else. This is a NGO project for raising standards, raising people, kids who are young and need support.
What is an NGO?
NGO is non-governmental organization, right? Non-profit. Again, natural language. Write in concise sentences, short and straight to the point. Expose injustice, full stop. Teach change, another, full stop. Shape history, join us. No blah 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 blah. No. Nobody's going to read a longer sentence than, let's say, 6, 7, 8 words. This is exactly the way you should shape your copy. Okay, in real life, you would need to answer much more questions than just how might we persuade people to submit our survey. Because you are dealing with much more issues, and I'm going to make it harder for you not to answer just the question how might we persuade them, because you have already answered this question. I have already put that question into your worksheets. And you are going to work like a real designer, because you have to do the whole design yourself. So let's broaden the scope and figure out a rough outline of your complete content. At the beginning, you were writing down the user needs, then you switch to your message, and then you make it a list of content. This is a list of content. When we start a project, I do a lot, I'm sorry, can I just borrow it? I do a lot of preparation on, let's say, this stage, and then when I come to ideation, or making some content on the website or thinking about it. I am just picking the content from what I have already written on my canvas, on my board, right? It's very easy. If you do it properly at the beginning, you are just picking it out and throwing it on the website. So now your task is to make a list of content. I can give you an example. This is an example of a drone producing company, right? It's something completely detached from your project, and that's on purpose. It's on purpose. I don't want you to copy what's over there. I want you to think about it yourself, right? So this is a drone producing company, drones, quadricopters flying over you and taking pictures. They are producing drones, but not selling them. They are using other shops to sell their drones. Their user groups, target groups, are camera crews, rescue units, extreme sport athletes who are using their drones to shoot pictures, in this case and this case, and the rescue units to look for people when they are on a rescue mission. They are looking on, through the forests to find the people who are missing, and so on. They have some needs, just like your users. They have some needs, and your company has some needs, right? You got some DNA, you've got some character, and you want to sell that character, you want to sell these benefits, these qualities. So you make up a list of content, and the list of content is the reason why you are now having your yellow papers in front of you, because when I have the project of making a website for a company producing drones, I would think about, okay, let's put there a short intro, short intro, not a whole bulk of text, but a short intro. Okay, I should have some information about our company, because people, they like to know whether you are real or just fake. List of drone models, that's completely the basic, the cornerstone, filtering options, drones for specific purposes, arguments for target groups, who is using our drones, some ambassadors, comparison of drone models, where can you buy them, support, service, contact, and so on. And this is the detail of the model. Basic information, technical details, description of functions, user reviews. As you can see, it's not very particular, it's not specific. I'm just thinking about content blocks from which I will make my website. Now I want you to do the same. You've got your user needs on one canvas, that's the persona. You've got the message on the other hand, and now I want you to take the yellow papers and make a content list, right? Make a content list. What would your website be made of? What are going to be the contents, right? I already heard stuff like video, high quality images. Just put it down, put it down. What images? Put it down. If you've got any arguments, why is it important to take part in your survey? Put there a list of arguments, a list of arguments. Oh, thank you. Very helpful. I'm sorry. Each sticky note means one idea. Don't write more than one idea on your sticky note. Use the yellow one, please, not the orange ones, not the pink ones. Well, it doesn't matter, just the yellow ones are more, you've got more of them.
Yeah, okay.
So left side was what? I'm sorry.
Well, that's what you have already. You have done this. You have done this. I want you to do this. A list of content. A list of content. So before you start designing a website, what should I put there? What should I put there? Well,
What we are doing.
You can think about pages, right? But pages is something that will come afterwards. Think about the content, not about pages. Homepage, about us, etc., etc.
With our team, I would say kids from high school plus
Are you lost?
I don't know
What to do?
I mean, I was over there. I mean, yeah, she told me, but how are we supposed to do the whole thing right now?
Just make a short list of content that you think your website will need. A list of content. List of content means, in your case, introduction, short paragraph about the project, trailer of our documentary, then the full documentary.
Can we start with like a hook?
Sorry?
Can we start like with a hook? Like a fact or something that catches the...
Start with a hook.
Okay, so
Write down a hook, a fact.
we can add like some facts. We use yellow?
Yes, use yellows because
That catch it. So we start with the...
I've got more of them.
Can we make the hook right now? You can do.
Yes,
Do we write the hook? Do we just write
you can write the hook. Yes, you can write the hook. It's okay. It's more specific, it's wonderful.
This is the microphone. Hola.
It's I'm from Paris. It should be like
Bonjour,
It's still theoretical, but you are thinking about, you are drawing inspiration from your papers, because you said why is it important. You have to state this somewhere on the website. This should be somewhere on the website. You are just yes, and also yes, even from the user perspective.
Právě se snažíme English. Feedback, jo, to je.
some context.
When you put down high quality images, what should these images be about? What's the scenario for these images? Title, of course, this is a technical stuff. You should have titles, right? But title is
some catchy title that will
catchy title. Okay.
Which does mean what catchy?
Is it a claim at the beginning of the website, at the start?
Yeah.
At the first opening viewport? Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
C8.
Trailer, yes. Promote our school.
There's one question. If we start talking about what we do, aren't we going to like make them feel like they're someone else, they're outsiders? The first or second line should be sort of engaging between them and us.
Yes.
Them maybe imagining something that we can do.
Yes, yes. If you start talking about yourself,
It's going to scare people, and I'm not sure if I would like.
I wouldn't be sure if they will continue because what's the website about? I don't know.
I think we need more creativity and positive way to show how to be sustainable, like where you can buy.
These are examples. At the level of specificity that you might need.
Ideas for people to they can buy clothes or they can reuse their bags for their maybe put more
It's like from some
shopping.
like
Folks, think about the persuasive content blocks I have just told you about. Testimonials, quotations, ambassadors, numbers, quick facts, photo, video. Of course, natural language is a form, right?
Yes. So like young activists and the school location, everything comes. So we don't need to give full paragraphs. So we have the intro, we have the picture, we have the caption.
Showing how many trees are going on.
Types of people,
But it's quite scary. It's not the best.
and we will scare the people and they will do something. That's the point of scare.
That's why you test your website. That's why you test it, because you first you start just throwing ideas on the canvas, you just publish it, and then you should test it to see if you don't scare the people too much, right? Is it enough of a stress you are putting on people? But think about the content not about the form. High quality images, it's okay, but think about what should these images should be about. Marker, is it a marker on a map?
Because now they feel connected.
What is a marker?
I didn't write this. I write it. Mark some words in a sentence.
Aha, highlight.
Yes.
To highlight words in a sentence. What is the sentence going to be about? This is the content, right? Not the marker. Marker is a form.
It's like highlight the words or thing in the sentence.
I understand. But the point of this task is to think about what am I going to say? What am I going to put there on the website? It's not a marker. You're not going to put there a marker, a highlighted text. You are going to write a text about what? And that's the content.
Today, not tomorrow.
And that's the claim? The claim, the main idea you will state at the beginning of the website? Yeah? If yes, it's okay. But then I would put down a claim.
We will still don't know which claim we choose.
Okay, but you know you will have a claim.
Yes.
So put down a claim. Not a marker, but a claim. I can see it has become a little fuzzy.
It's in price basically. Okay, all we have all numbers, we can have facts.
And I fully understand why.
Facts. We can ask. We have to use climate change.
I'm sorry. A claim is what is it called? A hook. I have already heard the term hook. It's the opening line.
Yeah.
When you open the website, there is usually a huge title saying yes.
You said we are going to add a slogan.
Sorry?
A slogan.
A slogan, yes, a slogan. Can be a slogan.
Like just do it.
Like just no. Just do it as a slogan. This is a claim.
This is a claim that the red
Yes, this is a claim, not the red one. This is a claim. This is a claim, right?
And then we start and we put
How much more time do we have?
Sorry?
How much more time do we have?
Right, so slogan.
1 more minute. Don't worry.
we make a link to this is how we are working against this problem and we're raising up the problem. Why should they watch it? We link it with this. We go to the documentary, we take the VTF, and then
So I can see you are already putting your papers in a line. Because the time is already up, let's get to the other part of this task. Now you know what information you would love to put on your website, right? Now you know what is the content going to be. But you need to structure it, because if you open the website, I'm sorry ladies, if you open the website, you can't say everything all at once. You can't say it in the opening, we call it a viewport. Viewport is what you see on your screen. Viewport is this big, this is the mobile viewport, or on your laptop, the first screen you can see is the opening viewport. You can't say everything all at once, at the beginning. You have to structure it, you have to make a sequence, a story, coming from the top, which is usually the most important, the most catchy, the most straightforward, slap into the face of your user, that makes them scroll down. Give us more attention, please, give us more attention. I'm telling you, give us more attention, scroll down, right? That's the opening viewport goal to make, right? And that's not all. You've got the opening viewport, then you scroll through the home page, and maybe you can fit everything into one page, but sometimes you need a structure that is more wide, because you've got too much to say. you've got too much content to put on a one single page, then you have to make a structure. This is a list, or these are diagrams of complex structures. This is completely out of our bounds, right? Very complex, but this is information architecture. And this is what I would have done with the drone producing website if I had the list. I first create the list, that's what you saw on the previous image, and then I cut it into small slices, and I create a structure of a home page, the opening screen being here. You can't read it, it's illegible. Short intro, what we do, you could see it was at the beginning. And then I create another pages to include all the content, right? When to use a single page or a multi-page website. A single page website is definitely useful when you've got very little content. When there is not much content, there is no use in creating multiple pages and then putting one sentence on the page. It's completely useless, right? You are just going to frustrate your users because they are clicking on the links, and when it opens, there's just one sentence. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for nothing. I'm going back. So if you've got very little content, if you've got very few target groups, when you don't have to cover too much target groups,
is like website where you have like scroll downwards, is that still considered one single page, or is
yes,
it
yes. If it's a single page, means that if there are any links in the menu, they don't lead to other pages. They are just leading you down the page, and you are just scrolling down. That's it. There is no other page. This is a single page website. All right. If you have a contact page, it's at the bottom. If you need to say a contact on a single page, then you put your contact details on the bottom. All right. There can be a menu, but you are just navigating through one single page, not moving anywhere else. And if these target groups share their needs, you can use one set of information and arguments for all of them, right? If you set up a couple of target groups and you realize that all of them need the same, then you probably won't need a multi-page. Multi-page is definitely a case for situations when you've got too much content, when you've got a lot to say, then you use a multi-page. And if you've got different target groups that need very specific information, as I showed you before, there were these film camera crews, rescue units, extreme sport athletes. If I had these specific, rather different target groups, I would make a landing page for each of them, because I need the rescue managers to come to the website and have the information just for them, not for everyone, but just for them, right? That's the same for film crews, the same from extreme sports. If you've got a project that addresses deniers of climate change and approvers of climate change, maybe you would too need 2 pages to accommodate both of them. I don't know. It's up to you. Because now you are going to create an information architecture from what you have written down on your yellow papers. Can you now think about how to accommodate it on the website? If you make it a single page, just put it in a line. If you need more pages, use your discerning color, accent color. Some of you have orange, some of you have pink, and write down the name of the page on the other color, right? Do you understand the task? You've got your yellow ammunition, that's the stuff, that's the content, and you have to spread it over to make an architecture, to make a structure.
And like what do we do?
Maybe with it.
Is it too much content to fit on one page? Then create more pages. It's very easy, right? It's very easy.
About the fact that can we put pictures on the side?
Yes.
That's possible.
Yes. You can have pictures on the side. Guys, do you understand? Is it clear? Yes? So you are quite fine with one page, with a single page?
We don't have it like that. It should be
If you have one single page, just put it down in the order in which you would tell your story to your users, right? Yes, you can have two things next to each other because sometimes they overlap.
What is on the top? When we start, like introduction.
Infographics is rather a content, isn't it? Is it infographics?
No, importance.
Importance. Okay. I'm sorry.
Or in first page.
Víc nechtěli do žádné skupiny a teď se baví.
No, super úplně. Ty jsou dobrý, ne? Good.
And that's
एक पेज एक सेक्शन में क्या है?
we have second part.
Questions,
I'm trying to show about
uncertainties. Raise them up.
look, this is one page and then you can go to different pages like this.
Okay. It's
Yes.
like an actual page like the whole
Yes, actual page.
When I would people
Look, this is the first page. You see, you have all of this and you have this section. And then you have all these pages that relate to different things.
No, is this one page? The story is one page. Find the story is not one page.
No, story is the category, the least page.
Okay, so story is a link that makes you go to different pages.
Store is a category.
Okay.
There's different pages inside of it.
Okay, so these are different pages.
Because they can add
Yes, these are different pages.
Store is in the page.
Stories in a page.
This is a page.
So we can have different categories.
Yeah, but you
So
don't
we're not
because
supposed to have different categories. We're supposed to have
You can have different categories.
yeah, but there's not gonna be enough.
But when talking about categories, are you talking about the menu items? Menu items or not?
So this is the content.
These are categories or these are pages? These are pages. These are pages.
The little ones are pages.
This is a very complex website.
Exactly.
Very complex.
Okay.
Right?
I'm just showing like the example. This is what you call a page. When you open something and you get all of this.
This is a page. Yes. A long one, but it is a page.
And you basically don't have any other links. If you don't have any other links, that's basically a page.
It can have links.
Links to another page.
Yes, links to another page, or
That's still a page.
Yeah, why can't it?
Yes.
Link has nothing to do with
because there are two pages next to each other.
Okay, yes.
Or not two, but 55 or 77, I don't know. Right? This is the page. Folks, when thinking about the structure, about what's first, what's second, what's third, fourth, and so on, always
If he doesn't make, there's two pages. There are multiple.
always try to figure out why. Why do you think this should come first, this should come second? Why? What's the point? When we do this with our clients, they are always arguing. They are arguing a lot. No. I want these images to be higher. No. It's fine. When they are just down there, it's okay because it would be too early to show them images, right? It's a long, tedious argumentation. I can see that you are done very quickly.
Oh, we're not.
I know, you are not the client.
I will do the multiple sites because it's more clear. Read something about it, it will be in the next page. Yeah, that's nice.
And the picture about
Měla přestávka?
Třeba tady v těch mezi 11:30 a 11. Co?
Teď je...
No tak mezi 11:30 a 11:40 se může dát malinká přesně.
Měla by být velká?
Ne, já si myslím, že to je jedno, ale spíš jako já si myslím, že 11:40 už máme jako
Reflexi celého dne.
No já si myslím, že 11:40 už končíme, je to tak.
Končíme? On to říkal 12:30.
Taky jsem si myslela, jakože já se zeptám Moniky, radši bych teda jela web, protože
Já ne, právě.
Aha.
I mean, we can do like a page where we like what is weird.
Okay, folks, I'm sorry we have to move on, because it seems we might be finishing a little bit earlier. So, now what happens at this stage is that we usually take out our mobile phones and we make a picture of what we have done, right? Because there is, wow. Because you have to put it down somehow. We usually don't use sticky notes like this in larger groups. We use specialized software for this. The software is called Miro. Maybe you are using it as well. It's not as much specialized, but it's based on sticky notes work all the time. So, if you want, make a picture of what you have done. The structure of what you are having is useful, even though I heard that the French side is not going to have a website on its own, a separated website, but you might be using your school's website. Is that right? French folks.
I did not hear it. Sorry.
Why am I here? No, it's okay. I'm happy you are working. That you are going to use your school's website to promote the survey. Is that right?
I mean, we are making an account that is shared, I think. Shared account of the project specifically, no?
With the checks?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we're going to do that.
Okay. Even though you would be working on your own on the French school website, still you have to put there some structure, right? Still you have to think about it beforehand you start designing. Okay, let's switch to the last... Folks, excuse me. Let's switch to the last section, the last stage. Now we are coming to design, right? Then we'll have a break. This is the theoretical part of the design. Then you have a break, and then we'll open the laptops and create the website from what you have, right? Design. What does a good design look like? A lot of people tell me, but it's subjective, everybody likes something else. I like blue and those guys over there, they like yellow. Of course, it's a subjective matter of preferences, but this is just 1/3. 2/3 of design is just pure science, nothing else. Now please, I already asked you to tell me what's wrong on the website, which was done just from textual stuff, a matter, right? What's wrong over here?
Too much color?
Way too many colors.
Cheap.
Way too many.
I can see just laughs. Way too many colors. Okay. Why is it wrong? I like colorful things.
I mean, yeah, because you can focus on just one thing. Like so many things you can focus on, and you just can't focus on one thing.
What do you think should be the main focus on this website?
I don't know, Indeed, there's a problem.
I don't know. Maybe this guy? Oh, this guy? I don't know.
Link stars.
Sorry?
Link stars, the name? Like the name of the website? Link stars.
To focus on this?
Name and the slogan maybe.
What would you do with the name of the website? What are you supposed to do with it? Nothing. I just know I'm here. Okay, it's the link stars. It's the link I clicked on. Okay, this is the anchor. We call it an anchor, right? But do you think this is the element you are about to click on?
If you like, we need to know our name, so I think it's good.
Yes. As I said, we call it an anchor. Anchor, kotva, in Czech. An anchor is a identification of the website. So when you enter the website, you know, when you open the door, you see, yes, I'm on the links cars. It's okay, it's fine. But what do you do? What should you do next? Do you know? There is nothing to focus on, as you said, exactly.
I mean, the point they were trying to make the focus was our best-selling car leasing deals, or the car specifically.
Sorry, wasn't it the order or quote? no, yes, definitely. It may be this or this or this.
It can't really be ordered because it's before everything they have to order. So can they order?
It looks like what am I ordering if I'm starting with order? Right?
Exactly. So
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. This is. Do you know what website is this? Sorry? Scam? Yeah. Any other ideas?
Students something site. Student who made a research site, I guess.
How did you find out? How did you figure out that this is for students?
It looks like a student made it.
There's written under the
Yes. Do you know what website is this?
No.
Come on, it's written over here. You can't read it. Are you kidding me? Of course, this is the Yale School of Art, one of the best schools in the world, teaching art, and this is their website.
Like Yale?
Yes, I'm not kidding, I'm sorry. What's wrong over here? Sorry? Everything. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Everything. You point your finger on anything on the website and everything is wrong. The menu is too long. I can't even read it. I'm bored. I've been tired. I got tired over here. I'm not getting any longer. Guest lecture by Ajay Kuda. Okay. This is the image close to this one. Is this connected with this?
I have no idea.
Action, I don't know, this event. Click here, where does it go? Click here.
Why is it yellow?
That's the wrong way to text your links, not click here. Odkaz zde. No. Link ici, or what is it in French? No. There should be some specific wording even in your text. So everything is completely out of my mind. And you can't even read the name of the school. There is not an anchor. You don't know what website you have just entered. What's wrong over here?
What is this?
What is this?
What is this? Yes, what is this? Okay.
Oh god.
There's no clear code.
You don't know what this company does.
It's just there.
It's a huge mess, not a mesh, but a huge mess of images, information, and you can't see any structure. You can't see any structure.
Well, actually, I really like the header and the footer.
Yeah, you like this and this.
Yeah.
Excellent. It's okay, but it doesn't make the website.
But I still like this one is too.
Okay, folks. Now a little harder. What's wrong with this?
I can't read it.
It's way too plain.
Sorry, way too
plain.
Way too plain? It's our clients usually say, this is a clean graphic.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like you just can't even like tell the difference between the things.
Okay.
I think the only point is that the main page don't really show what they're doing.
Well, it's on the main page. It's on the main page. I'm sorry. I took it from the middle of somewhere. It's not the opening viewport. But still, you are pretty much right when you said you can't read it. There is the contrast that is completely flailed. Why? Because it's gray font put on a gray background. If you can read it, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't read it, even though my eyes are pretty healthy. I can't read it myself, right? You have to come closer and squeeze. What's wrong with this? Can you tell? Sorry, I don't understand Czech. Can you please?
It's too small.
Well, the composition of the website is you entered somewhere, you clicked on websites, we are making websites, and that's what you have. Huge white spaces, huge white spaces, and then a text put in the middle, aligned on the middle, and then it's leaning toward left. There is no visual structure. There is no visual structure, no layout principles. What's wrong over here? Sorry?
Yeah, there's no sync in colors, I guess.
Sorry?
The colors don't seem in sync. They just seem to be like there. There doesn't seem to be like coherence between them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there is no coherence, no visual coherence. There is no visual link between this section to this section to this section, this section, this section. Can you just count the number of fonts you can see on this viewport? I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And then
7, and then you've got over here, and then over here. It's too complicated, right? Don't make it too blunt, and don't make it too colorful. Always somewhere in the middle. The golden ratio means do something in the middle. Let's run through 3 basic areas of design. One of them is typography. When you are designing a website, don't make your text too small, because it's definitely difficult to read, even for healthy eyes. Since June 2025, which is in 4 months, we all have to make websites accessible for people with disabilities, right? You want your website be accessible for people with disabilities. So don't make it too small, 12 pixels, make it rather 15 and larger, 16, 17, 18 is completely okay. Leading, if you don't know what's leading, it's the space between lines. This is too squished, this is too spacey, too airy, and it's difficult to read this, This is okay, and this is absolutely fabulous, right? If you open medium.com, the blogging platform, this is the ideal world, the orgasm of typography, right? Everything's okay, everything is just perfect on medium.com concerning the typography. Contrast. As you said already, you can't read this. It must be legible. There are tools on the internet that can help you create a legible text with high contrast. If you are not sure, just use the tool, right? Length. If you see a line this long, there wasn't a designer behind this project, because it's too long, and you are getting tired over here, somewhere over here. This is the ideal length of a line. If you are creating paragraphs, don't make it too long, don't make it even too short, right? Hierarchy. When you are writing a text, you usually need to use some headlines, and this is called the parex or subheadings, right? Do always cut your text into smaller paragraphs with headlines, and use the parex, the annotation, the subheading to introduce people, and make it hierarchical, so you can make a difference between heading number 2 from the heading number 1. If they are too close, people are just looking at it and they don't know where they are. And now when you compare it, this is the site I showed you before, and this is medium.com, right? Ideal length, ideal reading, ideal spaces, ideal size of the font, everything is ideal. Now there are 2 crimes that people are still committing on the internet. One of them is all caps. This. If you can read this, lucky you. This is the way to read longer text than 3 words. You can use all caps, you can use it, but just for headings or some labels, and they must be short, like 3 words, 4 words, no more, right? And block alignment is the other crime. Block alignment is this. Why is it bad? Because you are creating something which is called a reverse. These are reverse typographical mistakes, right? It's more difficult to read this than to read the left aligned, completely normal text, right? Don't align to the block. Now, colors. When using colors, you are usually working with some primary colors, secondary colors, accent colors. This is an accent color, right? This is a primary color. Sometimes there is another color which you call secondary, and then you've got something you want everyone to see. If you go to that wall, the glass wall or the window wall at the end of the room, and you look at this, you must see this element. This is your call to action element, the button. Please fill in our survey, and you have to see it from there, right? That's the accent color. And then there are some semantic colors which mean something. These are the success messages. What color are success messages? Green. Error messages are what color? Red. Warnings?
Yellow.
Yes, can be yellow, orange, sometimes blue, and information? Blue, right, they are blue. Exactly. There is a rule to use your colors, but you don't have to follow it that much, right? Because it's just numbers, and finally it's usually up to the designer itself. The main color should be used in some 60%, the secondary colors slightly less, and then the accent should be used precisely just for the sake of call to actions and so on, but this is just the 10% remaining. Can you now tell me what is the primary color over here?
Yellow.
Yes, yellow is the primary color. Which is the secondary color? Well, it can be white, but this is rather neutral. This is just to make space. Blue, yes, blue. And the accent? Red, exactly. You can see it from everywhere, right? This is exactly the amount or ratio they used. Well, I don't like it visually, but it's okay. It's okay. It makes sense, right? Primary color, secondary blue, accent is red. Exactly. This is a website. When I first looked at it, I said, oh, not bad, not bad. But what's the problem?
Different colors?
Sorry?
Too many different colors?
Yes, too many different colors. What's the primary color?
Red.
Yes. Are there any secondary colors? No. Everything is secondary color, right? Well, I don't know. What is the accent color? I don't know. What are the colors used for links and buttons and call to actions?
Red.
I don't know. I can't see them. Red?
We can see it up there.
Where? No, but it's also black.
The other ones.
Oh.
This?
This?
The
full here. Is that?
This?
Yeah. I mean,
but this is menu. This is not a call to action.
but still link.
Yeah, there are links, of course, but this is menu, and menu is something slightly different. We are usually talking about the content and getting the colors into the content, and if you use accent color, you usually don't use it in your menu, in your navigation. That would be too much, like, oh, everything is red, you know, on the previous website. There is no single way to discern what is important on this page, right? So please don't make it like this. So these are the semantic colors, success, error, warning, information. Then there is the color contrast. We have seen already gray on gray, and this is also problematic. If you put color on a different color, use something like this, color.adobe contrast analyzer, and it tells you that your ratio is 2.11 to 1, which is not enough. Enough is 4.5 to 1 and higher, right? How to combine colors? That's just a science behind colors. Use the clever tools. If you are not sure, if you don't feel like a designer yourself, use Adobe Color, Color Toolbox, whatever. Then there is layout. I already told you that you should use short paragraphs, right? Don't make it long. People are getting bored. If your text must be long, slice it, cut it, make it small, shorter and smaller. Shorter paragraphs, headings, and put some images in between. If you have some long story, just cut it. We usually use a tool, I don't have an image over here, but we usually use a tool we call a zigzag, which means text, image, image, text. Text, image, image, text, and it's changing. It's like a snake in this combination, and you can put one of them, two of them below each other, 4, 5, 10, and it still makes sense. It's still okay, right? The point of layout is that you should amuse me. You should not make me being bored, right? And you do it by changing your rhythm. If you use a large-scale image, follow it with something really calm. Don't use another image, because if it's image, something is wrong over here, right? If you use quarter grid cards, follow with thirds. I'll show you. This is it. If you use thirds, this is a grid, right? You usually use a grid. Grid is like, you can see the columns over here, and this is a grid of thirds, 1, 2, 3. This is a grid of fourths, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are halves, and this is a single 100% wide. If you use a grid of threes, don't follow with another threes. Make it change. Make it change. We are having break. Make it, change it somehow. You can see over here how websites use grids and changing the rhythm to make you amuse and scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. If you feel that it's getting all the same, your content, then you have to change it somehow. Make a change, right? Just like this. I'll show you a couple of links of what I'm talking about. So, this is a company doing some IT stuff, and you are changing the rhythm. Image with a 3D animation followed by a text, single text, nothing else. You don't need anything else. Single text, but you can see it's enriched with some doodles or changes in the design of the font. Now you've got fourths. You change it into a single text with a GIF image on the left. Then there is some animation. And you are making the people, you are making the users pay attention all the time, because it's changing all the time, right? Sometimes it's not good to make them pay attention too much, because it's flying from everywhere and everything is just taking your attention. But if your sequence is okay, then it's absolutely fine. This is another example of changing the rhythm from 100% white elements back to 50-50, and you make it amusing, right? And this is the kickback. I told you about the sneakers, and you can see how different elements are shaping the website in a way that it's easily digestible, all right? So these are the rules of layout. Now we are going to deliver. Should we have a break right now? Lunch. Break, and then there is lunch.
It's up to you. How do you feel, guys? Do you need a break?
We can have a break right now. That's okay.
Yeah. So 10 minutes.
10 minutes. A pak tady hnedka. What we are doing? Good question. All right. Let's set off. Now we are going to deliver, right? Delivery is the final stage. You just pop up the website. I'm sorry to those of you who are front-end developers, back-end developers, who understands HTML, like I have already heard, who can do the programming themselves, because now we are going to use much easier way for us likes, people who are not accustomed to technical skills, and they are called usually codeless platforms. Codeless means that you don't have to code anything. Sometimes. For some purposes they are much better and much cheaper. Definitely for your purpose, because you have to do it quickly. You don't need to learn to code. this is the way how to deliver, how to ship a final website. You can use platforms just like Webflow, Squarespace, WordPress, or Wix. They all are basically on the same principle. They work on the same principle, right? There is a visual editor and you are just picking something. You are either picking a template and then using a template, or you are just creating a website through a page builder. We are going to use Wix because I thought it would be easy and a simple work. I couldn't be more wrong. Right? It's definitely not an easy task, especially not at the beginning. So first of all, I'll ask you to come to this website, wix.com. Search on Google, Google it out, wix.com or Wix. Once you click on the link, you should see this website. Once you are over here, and I ask everyone to come over here, everyone, even those who have already signed up, come here and click on the Wix Studio link in the header, in the navigation.
How do we go there?
How do you go there? I don't know. Let me see. Can you start all over?
Wix.
Yes.
It just takes me straight to the thing.
Excellent. Active corners.
Yeah.
Design site. I'll get back to this later, right? To this issue.
Or can I just like change account and make...
No. Let me see. I'll try to fix this later, right? So click on Wix Studio in the top navigation, and this site should appear on your screens, right? Please click on Start Creating. You too? Wix Studio in the top navigation. Yes, Wix Studio. Then click on Start Creating. Again, you should be over here, Wix Studio, and then Start Creating, right? Now, can I ask you to use your own credentials, like your own email and your own password, or Google or Facebook sign up? If it's possible.
I actually have the account.
Email?
No.
Jo, určitě.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay. I will use mine, Google, and hopefully we all see the same page, right? The same page.
And then?
Yes, click on the start.
I'm waiting to click.
That's okay. That's fine. Yes, try Wix Studio. And now start designing. Yes, and then you click on blank canvas, right? So I will use my credentials. Are you all over here? Yes. If you came through this step, please click on Start Designing. Start Designing, right?
Marek, who am I putting this for myself or for?
For yourself. Sometimes it can ask you a lot of questions at the beginning, right? Like who are you designing for? If it's for yourself, what is it for? Are you over there, guys? No. Click on Start Creating. Use your email, figure out the password, get through. Stop over here and wait a second. Once you are on this page, all of you please pay attention. Don't pick between the among the templates. Click on blank canvas, right? We are starting all over. Blank canvas. if you start with a template, it can help you a lot because there's already something on the interface. But usually it means that it's much harder to bend, to fix, to flex, right? To accustom to your needs. I want you, yes, to click, yes, on the blank template, hit edit. Now we have to wait a couple of seconds. Okay, this is what your interface should look like right now. Can everybody see this? I can see that you are all set.
I did the whole thing. I did. No, you didn't. Did. Yes, I did.
There is no way to get from this point to the studio.
Oh.
Start creating. Let's try all over. Start all over. Try with studio. Start designing. Yes. Blank canvas. Now wait a second, and you should be there. Okay, okay, okay. Excellent. Guys, you are all set? Everything's okay? Just fine? Looking at this, okay.
Actually, I'm done. Can you help me out?
I don't know. No, yes, yes. Write down a movie, a document, or survey.
Like this?
No. This is not the name. Write down a movie, a film. Film. Yes, or film. Click on film. Carry on.
Yeah, thanks. Because I already have like some websites.
I see.
So that's why.
Can you just get back to your? Yes, we resist. Okay, folks. For those of you who are having this screen in front of you, all aboard. If you are having this screen in front of you, this is the blank canvas, the blank template of your future website. Most of these platforms, they work on the same principle, that you are adding some blocks to your canvas, and usually you find the blocks on the left. If you click on the plus icon in the top left corner, you can see that here you can choose from elements to put to your right side, to the center, right? If you click, now please, all of you, click on this layers icon, that's the second one. If you happen to get lost, which can quite easily happen, you can find yourself through this layers option from this layers menu, because it can tell you where you are, what's your pointer pointing at, right? And then there are pages. Please click on the pages, and I want you, all of you, to at least try to create one more page. This can be your contact page, right? Or no, project page. So please, when creating a page, click on this little plus icon over here, which says, the tooltip, it says add new page. It's over here next to the search input. On pages, yes, pages. Pages.
Dynamic or page?
Okay, now, when this pop-up appears, standard or dynamic, pick standard, right? Standard blank page. We are not going to use it, right? We are not going to fill it. We are just going to create a menu, and I want you to create a link to this page. This page is going to be called, let's say, the project, right? Or project. This is it. Put down the name, write down the name, and click enter. Now it happens to appear. Right? When the name of your new page is highlighted in blue, it means that it is selected. It is selected. You can also jump between the pages by using this select box, this combo box in the top left corner. Right? Now please everyone get back to the home page. I'm coming. Get back to the home page. And we'll do two basic changes, right? Two basic changes. First of them, we will add a new component that will contain social media icons, because you will have social media to support your project. Are you having a social media channels to support your project? Yes? Specific. Okay. So now please go back to your home page and click on the plus icon in the top left corner for adding elements. This is this one. Add elements. And from this long list of categories, please pick sections. Sections. Section is a basic element of composing a page from top to bottom. Sections are horizontal layers, horizontal items, right? Click on sections, and then over here, almost at the bottom, there are headers. And that's how Wix work, that you can pick from a header design that mostly fits to your purposes. As you can see, the second from the bottom is a header that contains social media icons. Click on this one. Click on it, right? Either click on it or drag it with your mouse and drop it on the top of the page. It's over there?
Yep.
Yes. Guys, now you should have two headers.
No, you don't.
No? Headers.
My internet is really bad. Yes, and I don't know how to put it in.
Yes, it's over here. Nastavení účtu.
Nastavení.
Then you go, no, you don't get nowhere. Čeština. Switch to English. And yes.
Okay, yeah. Now I understand.
And then go to all. Sorry. Click on the cross. Yes, there you. Can you reload the page? No. We should wait for. Okay, now when you are having two headers, you are going to get rid of the old one, of the previous header that was there. If you are trying to delete a header or an element, a section, just right click on the. This is the former logo, business name. Just click somewhere in the green space with your right click, and somewhere in the middle is delete, or just press backspace or delete button on your keyboard. Delete. Máme?
No, jako mám to angličtině, no.
In English, yes.
Yeah.
Can I? Sections, headers. You use this one. And you put it over here. Right now you have two headers.
Okay.
You have two headers. To delete a section, just click on the header and press delete, or right click the old header, yes, this one, right click and delete. All right. Now double click on the text business name over here, double click, and then very quick another double click to highlight the text. What's the name of your project? Let's put it there. We resist. All right, we resist. Now, all set? All set? Okay. You've got it over here. Can you put we resist on this place? Double click, quickly. We resist. We resist. Oh, I can see that you are using a special typographical way of writing we resist. No, it's okay. Now please, once you are done with having the name of your project set, please go with your mouse, still in the header to the right, top corner, and just hover it, mouse over, this area which says home at the end, right? And click on it. This is what you should see, right? When you click on this area, a pop-up with some tools will appear. Can you see it, all of you? Now click on Manage Menu. Manage Menu. When you click on Manage Menu, a list of pages appears which are on the menu. But you have just created a page which is called a project and it's not there. Why? Because you have to add an item. So please click on Add an Item at the bottom. Then pick Main Pages from the list of options. Yes. Click on both of them. Home and project. Yes. Tick all the checkboxes and click on Apply. Are you done? Are you set? Lost?
No.
Yes, okay. Now, because you haven't created the page. Let me see. There are the pages. Create a page. Let's call it project. Put down project. Okay. Click enter. Is this enter?
No.
Sorry.
That's why we will continue.
This is okay. Now home. Manage menu. Add item, main pages, apply. Now you've got pages in your menu on the top right. Let's get on, let's move on. Yes?
Já jsem ještě dělal docela novou stránku, takže jsem úplně pozadu.
Stačí, když si tady teďko napravo jenom přidáš tu stránku, klidně už tam nech ten business name tak, jak byl. Nebo tam přepiš na We Resist. Jo, má klikni dvakrát do toho. Okay, now when you are having the name and the menu set up, let's start designing those opening viewports or the opening lines. Click please on the plus icon in the top left. Pick from the sections again, and there is the welcome option on the very top, right? Now you can see you've got a list of options, visually different, all of them beautiful, all of them quite fine, but visually different. In order to make it simple, please pick, for example, this option, this version with the fashion for the bolt of heart. Yes, you can use any other. But use something with an image, right? Use something, yes, for example. Tak. There you are. Now, most of you have written down on your yellow papers that there should be some opening claim, slogan, hook, whatever you call it. This is the place, or this is the time where you should start writing your claim. This is the spot for making your claim visible, all right? If you click on it, quickly, a double click, all of the text will highlight and you can change it. You know? Okay, my claim is going to be have your say in the climate change debate. That's it. This is my claim. You can use a claim of yours. The problem is that once you put any design from the sections or elements, building blocks from the left, it usually doesn't look like the rest of the website. So you have to change it. In order to change the style of your text, still writing. In order to change the style of your text, everybody please look at this. You highlight the text you would like to change because it has a different font type. And over here on the right side, in the pane, which is on the right, you can see a heading called Design. And that is the style of your heading. There is heading 1 with a little asterisk. A little asterisk means it's different. If you click on some other style and go back to heading 1, it will change to the style of your website, which is set up in the general settings. Tak. Have you noticed what I just did? Yes? So, highlight the text, go to the design pane over here on the right, click on headings, pick something else and then go back to heading 1, and that's it. And because it's black and it wouldn't be legible, make it white. The color is over just below. Is it possible to drop shadow into that? Sorry? Drop shadow? To drop shadow, you can if you want. I recommend you to change the color to white in order to make it legible. Okay, if you are done editing your text, which is the basic, let me see, which is the basic adjustment. Now let's change the photo. If you click on the image anywhere, click here, 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 but please not here, click here, right? Wherever, you should see these tools. Change image, create AI image, whatever. You can try the AI, it's quite fine. You can try it. But if you have an image somewhere on your disk, you can use the images from your disk. If you are using the school computers, try AI, right? AI. Create AI image. I strongly recommend you to check this photo square. This, click on this, so it doesn't make anything else. And then write down the prompt for AI to generate an image. Excellent. Tak, melting glaciers, high mountains, create image. Let's see what the machine can do. Now you've got it. Right? Can be. Then you click on use image on the bottom. Then you save it and you are all set. Yes. Then you click on uložit, save. Uh-huh. Sorry?
I don't have to save it. Already saved.
Oh, fine. Excellent. So this is AI helping your project. AI. Shop now, yes, shop now, exactly. Shop for the climate change. Sorry?
I generated an image.
You generated an image, it's not there? Mm-hmm. Click on the change image and it should be in the gallery.
Oh, okay.
Click on it and yes, click on update. Uh-huh. It's already, then it has already changed. All right, folks. Now, if you look to the top right corner, there are two tools. One of them is publish. One of them is an icon of an eye icon. If you click on the eye icon, you can see your website, the outcome of what you are doing. You can see it, what it will look like on a desktop computer. If you want to see it, what it would look like on a mobile phone, just click on this desktop, select, there is a little chevron, a little arrow over here. Click on the desktop in the top black line and pick mobile, and you can see what it would look like for mobile users, right? To get back to editing, just click on edit site, still on the same spot where you clicked on the eye. The good point about Wix is that you can publish your web page even though it's not hosted on a server yet, right? You can still publish it, to share it with your friends, to show them, test it, and you can publish it only then, right? There is the publish button on the top right. If you click it, you just give it some name, right?
My website.
My website. We resist. Save and continue. And now it's generating a published version of my website. So you can see it done. All right, let's get back to editing. Please click on the edit button again. Switch back to desktop so that you can see the horizontal layers. And now I want you to add a little description of your project. Right? The description of your project might be rather calm, no more images, rather a short paragraph of text. So you go to the top left corner again, to the plus icon. Add elements. I strongly recommend this maybe about section. About section, and there you have a list of already finely designed ways to put there a short description. Let's use the second one, this one, right, with the text. So it's add element, sections, about sections, and this colorful bounty section. All right, if you click on it, and what just happens to me, that I've got my opening image, my hero image, and the text was put above it, not beyond. Just click on the element again, delete it, find it again, and drag it to the right position. Drag it means catch it with your mouse and place it somewhere you want it to be. Now you've got it. So this is a spot which you would use for your short introduction about your project. Now please, all of you, I want you to put a clickable link, a button, just below the text. Right? Again, you use the plus icon in the top left. You don't have to go to sections, but these simple elements, the elemental blocks, are here in the quick add. And you can see a button icon over here. So it's the plus icon, quick add, and these simple elements like a piece of text, a paragraph, a title, a icon, button, these are hidden over here in the quick add.
How do you change the shape of the button?
The shape?
Yes.
You want it to look different?
Like yes, like that. Yes.
You click on this. Click on the cross. Now you click on this, and there are way too many ombre angles, bordure. I don't know what is it called.
I can put it in English if you want.
Yes. No, you don't have to. It's French and it's more comfortable for you.
So when you go to preview, how can I change this animation?
Change the animation. You are many steps forward in changing the animation. Okay, are you having a button over there?
Yes, I'm helping with him. But he already got it.
I would change the nadpis 4 into something else. Give it like nadpis 3. Nadpis 3. It's just fine. It's respecting the style of the rest of the website. Okay. So you put the button, you can use the secondary one, add to cart. But you don't have the text over there.
Yeah, I mean,
you already used the button, you used the element which already has a button. Okay, and now you will learn how to make a link from the button somewhere. Right? If you click on a button, please click on a button. Click on a button, then click on change text. Click on change text, and you should be able to change the copy, the wording, the text which is on the button. Let's say it goes to a project page. So I put down more about the project. And then there is the option link goes or links to. Can you see it, all of you? links to? All right. If you click on the links to section, a new pop-up will appear. You leave it on page. You choose a page from the list on the right, and then you just pick the project, right? Project. Done. Everybody has a link? No? Tak. I'll say it again. I'll show it again. All right? So you click on the button. Máte to? Are you having a link? Yes? Are you having a link? You are all set?
Yes, I have a link.
And the problem over here, yes, stránka, this page, and there should be, yes, the nová stránka, exactly. This is it. Done. Yes, you change the wording.
Can I, is there a way I can blend these colors together?
Sorry, that you blend?
Blend the colors, the background colors.
Yes. Change or blend?
Blend. Because I did change, I want to just like...
I don't know if you can blend it.
I just want to make it flow.
Maybe this is in some advanced options, but I don't know them, right? Okay, so you create a link. Now when you click on the eye icon, top right, let's check if your link is working. All right. If you click on the link, does it work?
Yeah, we did it.
Exactly. Now click on the back button. The back button. What about the project? It's working. It's quite fine. Okay, let's go home. Folks, and the last thing before dissolving ourselves for the lunch, let's put there a video, a YouTube video hosted on YouTube, so you don't have to upload anything on your server. Let's add there a YouTube video. Okay, everybody please pay attention to this. If you point your mouse, I want your video to be at the bottom, at the very bottom of the page. If you point your mouse at this intersection between the footer and the last section you had there, you should be able to see this blue pop-up, this blue tooltip saying add a section, right? You click on add a section and the new white space should appear in front of you. Now click on the icon which is in the middle, grid layout. Everybody click on the grid layout, grid layout, grid layout. And now please choose from all the options of the grids, very complicated, choose the first one, 50-50, that's it. Section grids. You should be able to see the same stuff what I have on my screen over here. Ladies, is it okay? Yeah. Now, if you go with your mouse, if you point right in the middle, there is a blue line, thin blue line. If you drag this line to the right, you will change the proportion of the two columns. I want you to make it, let's say, 2/3 and 1/3 on the right. Just push it to the right slightly, like this. Like this. So you are having two cells, one is larger, the second one is smaller. If you remember the layout rules of changing the rhythm, this is exactly how to do it. Now click on the left portion, on the left window, and you should see a blue pointer or blue icon in the top left, right? This means that anything you are going to add will fall into this section. Go to the top left corner again. There is the quick add option from which you plucked the button, and at the very bottom there is a video player over here. Video player. This is how to put a video on your website, which is hosted on YouTube, Vimeo, and such services. Click on it, and it should appear right in the middle of your larger section. All right. Now, click on the corners of your video and change the size so it's slightly bigger. It's not such a small 300 pixels wide thumbnail of a video. It's rather big. Once you are done with this, click on Change Video, and you will be able to pick between several services that provide videos. One of them is YouTube. Click on YouTube, and it will automatically show you some sample video from YouTube. If you go to YouTube in the other tab, you can find a video of your choice. Just copy the address, and put it over here. Here it says, what's the video's web address? Just put it over here.
Because it's not working. So
if I'm go on the video,
yes, change the video.
But there is like
that's
this. It shouldn't be here.
Can I?
Yes, of course.
Can I?
It's in the French. It would be fun.
Delete. Where is delete?
Yes, there.
Supprime? Suppress.
That's link. Okay.
Now when you click on modify video, you should be able to click on this and there copy the website address of your video, right? Okay, then you can see a toggle. A toggle is this element over here that says autoplays. To make it play automatically, once you scroll down to see the video, activate the toggle. Just click on it to make it blue like this, autoplays. What's wrong with the Czech version? Click on this, click on the video. Click again, click on the video again. Again. Yes. That's it, autoplays. All right, now you have a video hosted on a website, right on your homepage. Again, click on the preview, eye icon, preview, to see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the beginning of my site. I scroll down and I can see the video already playing because I activated the autoplay. Is it working? Yes? Pardon?
Můžu najít.
Jak co?
Jak se přidává další stránku?
Tady, stránky.
Aha.
Plusko.
Děkuju.
Obyčejná, ano. Přidat a je tam.
Chceš na to kliknout?
Yes. If you want to make the video bigger, no problem. Just click on it. Yes, exactly. And position it somewhere in the space. All right, and the last thing, the very last thing is to put a small piece of text and a title just next to the video to say this is the trailer of our documentary, right? So you've got the section which is divided into the larger block containing the video and the smaller block containing nothing. And the beautiful thing about this editor is that you can pick any element in the plus section over here, in the plus icon, quick add, take a title, drag it with your mouse and just place it somewhere optically pleasing over here. Add a title.
That's all.
Try
The whole thing. What?
Ne, šipka zpátky. Nic?
Ale já jsem chtěla přidat tam normální stránku, proč tam není? Mě to zmizelo celé a jenom došla ta jedna stránka. Ale nenechalo mi tam to všechno to ostatní.
A nová stránka je tady. Je tam.
No není.
Je?
To by mělo být tady pod tím, ne?
Buton? Nebo nová stránka?
Nová stránka.
Na stránce homepage nemůže být nová stránka jako na té stejné stránce. Nová stránka je úplně jiná stránka, než ta, na který právě seš teďko.
Dobře.
Jo? OK. Let's put down this is trailer, highlight the text, change the heading to number 3 or 4, whatever, to make it a little smaller. And then please add a little paragraph section and place it just below this is trailer. And now let's make some magic. Okay, now you can make the text a little wider, a little more narrow, just make it visually pleasing and readable, legible. It will be just fine. All right, and we have forgotten one last thing. I was lying, this is not the last one. Now, this is the very last thing to do today. The point of this website is not shop now, which says on my top image, shop now button. No. The point of this site, the conversion, is to fill in the survey. But we don't have a link to our survey yet. All right? In order to make the survey understandable for people who are still not sure whether they like to fill it or not, we have to put there a little text, right? Put there something to persuade them. Now I want you to add another section in between. There is the add section over here. All right. You add a new section. You click on designed section. This is this icon, and you should see the same menu like all the time, which is on the left, right? I want you to add this particular design with a photo on the right and text on the left. It should be in the middle of your site. And there is a button. And the button says start now, which is not what we are looking for. Double click on the button. Double click on the button. And I show you how to make a link to some external site, because your survey is not going to be on your website, it's going to be on some Google Forms or survey or whatever, right? On some other platform. So first of all, you choose a link that's in the middle. You choose a link. There is a list of radio buttons, these circular checkboxes which are called radios, and you click on the second one, web address. Web address. You got it? It's over here, web address. Click on the button, click on choose a link, and then you switch to web address. Then you open some Google Forms website, which is the address of your survey when you are going to have it in the future. You just copy the address from the address line and you paste it over here. And it asks you whether you want it to have it on the in the current window or in the new window. When you are leaving a link somewhere else outside of your website, try to open it in a new window.
Google Forms.
Cokoliv, whatever. You can copy anything, any address, it doesn't matter.
No tak I think people.
Okay, now you should have a button leading somewhere else, right? In order to make it more understandable for the users that it's an external link, you should add an icon. If you want to add an icon into your button, please click on this in the button settings. There is the text only option, which can let you add an icon, text and icon. Over here at the bottom, you've got the icon currently assigned, and you can change it, and that's one of the stronger points of using Wix, that there is a huge icon library. So you click on this change little icon, replace icon, replace it, and you search for something that resembles an external link. External link. Enter. Yes. Type down external link. And if you are a website designer, a digital designer, you know what an external link looks like. This is the icon. External link, right? You search for external link and you put there this particular icon. And you click submit it by add to page.
What do you mean?
Text and icon. Já vím. They are finishing right now.
I got nothing.
Tam to tam nejde, ne? Když jsem tam dal ten textový icon, tak tady není prostě ta icon. Ano, prostě není.
Jo. Ona tam je, ale je bílá, proto je to neviditelný. Křížek, tady to vyhodí dopryč, ten černý bazmek. Aha. Tak kliknu na tady tu šipečku. A teďko tady toto, posun doprava úplně. A jo, ne, posun doprava, musí to být černý, aby to bylo vidět. Aha. A teďko text. Aha. Dolů. Tady je barva textu. To nalevo, to s tou plnou. Aha. A tady bílá. Getting there. Right, folks. Now when you click on publish the site, you are all done. You've got the basics of your project website, of your survey presentation website, and you just change the texts. You add new sections, you add new elements, you add new persuasive content, and you are all done, right? If you had more time, you would learn how to use repeaters, but this is slightly more advanced. So we are finishing right now. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope it will be useful, and I hope it's not going to be a task for one of you, for one pool of you who must do it for the others.
I don't mind doing it.
Yes. Somebody's happy. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you, guys.